A breathtaking movie on so many different levels.
Thank you.
What was it about this story that maybe surprised you or compelled you the most?
The fact that it was true, man. You know, this is a script that I read, and I obviously must have skipped the first page because I didn't know it was true. When James tried to tell me it was true in my head, I was like, he's lying. There's no way this is true. It wasn't until I read the book and started doing research that I really realized that this was based on true facts, you know. And as an actor, when you're portraying a real person, you have a duty to do justice to that person, you know? So whenever it was difficult on set, that was the perfect reminder that my character actually went through this and that I had to push through in order to recreate a truthful version of his story.
It's not every day you get a chance to immerse yourself in the world of the Amazon jungle. What was that like, man? What did it feel like day to day?
You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's so funny how different movies are, you know? I spend a lot of my time on a green screen at the moment, you know? We're doing Infinity War and Spider-Man, and this, I don't even know if we ever used a green screen once because every backdrop was so beautiful and so full of life. And it was the most immersive experience I've ever had in my whole life. You know, I really, really felt, you know, beholden to Mother Nature. Mother Nature was in charge. There's no break in the jungle, you know, it's just relentless. And it was a real incredible experience.
Character building, or did you want to,
100%.
at some point, want to get out?
You know, I mean, there were times where I was like, guys, you know what, I could really do with, you know, a Nando's. But no, I loved it there. I really loved it. And I learned so much about this beautiful planet that I feel like I know so little about. And I was very glad and honored to be there.
Describe the experience working shoulder to shoulder in some really great scenes with both Charlie and Sienna.
Well, it's more like shoulder to shoulder like this, because Charlie's super tall. You know, working with Charlie was a real eye-opener, man, because he has a work ethic like no one I've ever met, ever. You know, he is relentless in the way that he works, and he never takes a break. And for me, it made me realize that I could never work hard enough, you know? The Rock says, be the hardest working person in the room, and that's what Charlie does. So when we were on Spider-Man, my goal was to be the hardest working person in the room because, you know, Charlie's great at what he does, and he's obviously doing something right, you know? So I learned a lot from him.
You mentioned Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're taking on one of the most iconic superhero roles ever.
Yeah.
What do you dig most about it? What are you most excited to release this to the world?
I think Marvel and Sony did a really good job in creating a new and unique version of a character that we've loved so much, you know? The first two versions of this character were so great and so fantastic, and it was important to us to do something very different, you know? There's no point making the same movie over and over and over again. And the fact that we brought him down and made him younger, I think will relate to a much larger audience, you know? Because kids at school will be able to see a superhero going through what they're going through, and the older generation will be able to look at a kid at school and reminisce about their time at high school.
How much did you have to get yoked up? Did you hit the weights a little bit?
Dude, I went all out in the gym, man. I remember when we were doing screen tests, and we were actually doing Zendaya's audition, and I was talking to the producers, and I was like, I'm gonna get like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. And they're like, dude, there's no way you could get like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. I was like, watch. I trained every day with my buddy, and I didn't get like Brad Pitt in Fight Club because he's Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Nice to shoot for something, though.
You know, aim for the stars and you'll land in the clouds, that sort of thing. But no, I got into pretty good shape, and I was happy with the end result. It's funny now, though, like, I haven't been to the gym in weeks, and I went for the first time the other day, and I was so tired, and I'm so sore now. But no, I've got Avengers stuff to do soon, so I've got to get back in it.